Hey, Cory, you ready? Yeah.
You ready to learn how to drive a skid loader?
Is that what this thing's called? A skid loader?
I guess what does this thing do then? You're picking stuff up?
Great question.
So we have hay and corn stalks that are ground up, so we'll put some of that in the mixer, then we have corn silage that we'll mix in.
We're on the Orston Farm, just a few miles north of Wilmer, Minnesota. There's a red barn, tall silos, and cows. Lots of cows, young and old, and it's my job to feed the cows.
So you just climb up in here?
Climb on up, yep. This is your driving, so this, push it forward to go forward,
okay.
Go back, and then you just side turn it. And this one runs your arms and your bucket.
I feel like I'm in Star Wars. This thing is amazing. Green button. Whoa.
So this guy, RJ's his name, wants me to drive a skid loader, scoop up some hay and some corn stalks and silage, and then dump that into a mixer, which is that large orange trailer on the back of a green tractor.
I lift it up. Now I turn it around. Now I'm going over to RJ.
What do I know about farming? It takes a lot of hard work.
And I go. Oh!
So the big thing when you're handling a gun, right? Never want to point that barrel at anybody or the camera, right?
A lot of my friends and classmates would go deer hunting.
Safety's on. Once you get it loaded, you're up like this.
It's really popular around here. We have hunting seasons to help manage the animal populations.
That reminds me of like Revolutionary wartime.
It's more of an old school gun, but more of a purist gun.
So everyone would be telling their amazing hunting stories at school.
You know, this only has 2 shots.
So then 2 shots means I'll fire once, and when I miss, then I can fire again without having to reload?
Yeah.
I was always a little embarrassed because I didn't have a story.
So if you go like this, we're gonna drop 2 in. Just like that. Now pop it together. There you go.
Honestly, I had no clue what they were even talking about. It was like a totally different language.
You really want to get that thing back in your shoulder. I like my cheek right here, so my right eye is like looking down the barrel.
Yeah, my dad and I played every single sport. Football, basketball, baseball, but my grandfather never took my dad hunting, so my dad never got into it. My mom either.
My hand is right here to be able to pull the trigger, and my thumb's here to be able to push the safety off.
I never even fired a gun.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah. I'm ready to cock it.
Yep, close it up.
Okay, I turned it off, and I've got this against my cheek.
All right, man, you ready?
Okay. Whew. Pull! Oh, jeez!
You were close.
What? Is it bad?
Yep. Yeah.
Is it that bad?
So, let's start jogging. Round the circle. Round the circle.
What do I know about wrestling? I don't know anything about wrestling. I entered one tournament as a kid.
Perfect. Hands are down, loose, just like those kindergartners I was coaching. Yep, just like that.
I must have been 2nd grade for that tournament.
This is how I teach the kindergartners.
Okay.
Heel, toe, knee, and back up.
So heel, toe, nope.
You got it. That's what all the little kids do too.
My opponent picked me up, threw me down, pinned me in 10 seconds.
You get in there, so you get this position. Feet, toe, oh! That happened quick.
Just like that, actually.
Right here. Look at their eyeing us.
Yeah, they're checking out their competition.
Competition?
Oh! He's running. Whoa!
They'll come through.
Whoa!
Okay,
Well,
close
they
it.
raced.
Good job. There you go. It's nice and easy. You see the hole? It's just.
Okay.
sure your shorts are tight.
Your neck is secure. You're good.
Yeah.
And your ring. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 o'clock on June 25th. It's Tuesday.
501.
3, 2, 1. Hey, it's me, Cory.
Okay, so super basic, simple.
Mountain biking? Mm-mm. I mean, growing up in the western part of Minnesota, we didn't have this rugged type of landscape.
The most efficient braking is both at the same time, front and rear. So nice and even squeeze.
I mean, I've ridden a bike before. And we're off. That wasn't even hard. The leader is Joel Sjogren, and he's from Chisholm. So he and his wife Candace are going to take me down the Redhead Trail.
Gosh, there's rocks in here.
Which has thin gravel trails. Through a winding rocky terrain.
Whoa!
That can get you moving fast.
I don't know if I can stay on this trail.
Good thing Joel taught me how to brake.
Okay. So the biggest thing here is switchbacks.
Let's go for it.
Like downhill skiing, mountain biking trails are designated by difficulty.
Okay, switchbacks ahead.
We started on a green circle. That's the easiest. And now,
Whoa. Rugged. Rugged. Whoa, whoa.
we're onto a blue square, which is tougher and has switchbacks.
Whoa.
I think I'll skip the black diamond. For this view, however you get here, it's all worth it.
This is it.
Pretty incredible.
This is Redhead Mountain Bike Park, baby, at its finest.
Huh.
One of the best views in the park.
That's crazy. This is what Kristen was pointing at from the trolley.
So this was a mine pit at one point.
Yes. You can see that they're unnatural, right? Ridges and things, that's kind of left over from the mining, but then the natural vegetation grows. It became the place that they wanted to build a world-class mountain bike park.
Hey, hey, good to see you. I'm Holly. Welcome to House of Color.
What is this? Is this cribs? For a work from home office?
Are you ready for this?
I think so. What are we doing exactly?
We are going to explore color on you.
You know what? This is actually perfect. The hardest part about all of this is picking out clothes. I never know what'll look good.
I'm a little self-conscious in this thing.
I didn't pick out the wrestling thing, but I never know what to wear for this show.
And you're gonna tell me based on what you see, and I will tell you based on what I see, what we're loving, and maybe what we're loving not quite as much.
So this is a color analysis.
All right, so you got the warm on now, ivory and brown, and then here is white and navy blue. So these come from the cool side of the spectrum, okay?
Yep.
So here's your cool,
Yep.
here's your warm. Not warm, is it?
And Holly is saying this process will show me what colors look good on me.
How about some rust? That's warm, okay? Or again, let's try this guy.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Look at that. Here we go. Olive green or more of an emerald. And there's the
Wait, there's
smile
no-
again.
No contest.
No contest.
Is everyone else seeing this too?
Are you seeing this? Or do I already like these colors and this is some sort of like confirmation bias? Is there a science to it?
The idea is that color has the ability to change color. When we take two colors and we set them next to each other, the way that the human eye perceives that color can shift and change. And since you, as a person, are also made up of color, you are going to harmonize in certain colors better than others.
This is Holly Bernatz. She studied color theory and color psychology for more than 20 years as the founder of her own at-home company, Beyond Design, where she helps businesses with strategic marketing and graphic design. But this is new.
What drew you to do this?
Honestly, I didn't know how to get dressed. I would get up if I had a client meeting and go into like a full-on panic attack, having to choose clothes out of my closet.
Holly knew all about color, except what colors looked best on her. A few years ago, she booked a color analysis appointment and was stunned. It gave her that confidence she was searching for. She wanted others to feel that, so she took a leap of faith and became a House of Color franchise owner.
All right, there you go. Those are your best colors, right there. Oh wow.
I can see it.
It's amazing. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What do you have on tap? Did I say that right? What do you have on tap? Is that what they do for coffee?
No, drip. What do you have on drip?
Don't judge me.
So, you can get your latte hot or you can get it iced.
Let's go hot.
You want to go hot? So, you can totally have a straight up vanilla latte. You want a mocha, you want to try something different. We have signature drinks too.
Oh, tell me the signature drinks.
All right, what we did is we named them after different areas in town.
The town is Spencer, Iowa, about 30-some miles southwest of where we were in Esterville. From the towering water tower to the downtown bakery and brewery, Spencer is a thriving small town, except somehow, this town of 11,000 people didn't have a sit-down coffee shop.
We were like, we just need a place where people can gather and hang out and like enjoy a good cup of coffee, grab some food if you want.
So, in 2022, Cory and his wife Heather partnered with their parents, and together, they opened Medlar Coffee and started naming their signature drinks to honor their community, like the Bridge.
Another bridge, huh?
Yeah, another bridge. Another good see-your picture spot, actually. See? The historic Thunder Bridge, built in 1905 over the Little Sioux River. Today it sits on the Bob Howe Thunder Bridge Wildlife Refuge with 30 acres of deer, geese, fishing, biking, hiking, a natural getaway just on the edge of town. No wonder Cory named the signature latte after it.
Well, I want to do the bridge.
All right.
One pump of dark.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep.
Okay, and then one of this.
For the size drink that we have, we're gonna grab our portafilters, and that's these guys.
Here I go.
Oh man, that's pretty cool.
Sometimes it's just the smaller things in life.
So what's next? We're gonna insert into the group head, and it could be a little tricky the first time. Get those grooves into the hole. Yeah, there we go.
And then
turn
click it.
Yeah, there we go.
But I see that we're hooked up here. It's gonna, shoot water through here, create the thing we need in there.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Comes in, gets boiled, heated up, boom, comes out, filters through the espresso into your cup. Now that the shot is hot, what you can go ahead and do is just pour your shot in. Now, here's a bar spoon.
Yep. Seen these before.
I was about to say, it probably is a little familiar.
So does this thing, the silver pitcher, and this sound, the heating of the milk.
Now, a fun fact about Spencer, Iowa, is that people typically like their coffee a little bit on the hotter side.
I love my coffee hot too. I don't know if that's a Midwestern thing or a cultural thing or what, but my grandpa, I remember watching him as a kid. He'd boil his coffee and then he'd carefully pour it into a saucer that had a sugar cube on it, and then he would sip it.
This is where the fun part comes. You get to pour it in.
So pour it all in?
Yep.
Or as much?
Slowly.
Now I'll do
a little bit of latte art. I call that storm clouds. That's the name of that art.
A couple of years ago, Ashley added cooking and wine classes to the top floor of Main Street Boutique.
There are 3 reasons why we're here tonight, and 1 is my most favorite is just getting people together. 2, you're gonna have an amazing meal, and 3, hopefully you learn something.
Do I cook? I crock pot. Not today, though. Today we're whipping up some beef tartare with a warm baguette. And then for the main course, scallops with a parsnip puree, mushroom risotto, and roasted carrots. And I'm not sure what any of that is except for the carrots and the bread.
You want to have a couple tries at it?
I do.
Right.
It's sharp.
This is Chef Zach Bailey. Like Ashley, he grew up in Rugby, then left for school and had a successful career as a top chef in Fargo. He just moved back home to become the head chef at the hospital and lead cooking classes with Ashley.
So you pinch it right here?
Yep.
Like that?
And you hold it, cradle it, and then tuck your fingers back as you grab it.
Yeah. Who wants that one?
You know why they're cheering. Low expectations for me. Drizzle some olive oil, pinch some salt, crack some pepper, throw them in the oven at 375.
Okay, good luck, guys.
Now, I've heard the words beef tartare before, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Beef tartare consists of beef tenderloin, pickles, shallots, and capers, and then you pickle some red onions. All right, this isn't the Cooking Network. Here's the recipe.
So I turn this on, and that's this button. Yep, that's like I said, it's this one here, because it shows you with the picture. Cut like that, did you say?
More of an angle.
Like that?
Yep.
Ooh. So now the beef. Huh. That's how you do it.
Take this.
That's how you do it.
You want to check the bread?
Yeah. See, we would have forgot. Oh.
And that's how you make beef tartare.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Whoever did that bread.
Right on.
Now to the main course. Scallops, which is an ocean thing, parsnip puree, like a creamed vegetable, mushroom risotto, and roasted carrots. Here I am helping cook it. I didn't even try with that one.
Do I eat the scallop as a whole thing, or do I bite it?
I'd cut it. I like to put it in quarters personally.
Guys.
I wanted to make sure it was genuine.
Here
I'm
we
like,
go.
isn't it? It's amazing.
Let's go.
You're like your new favorite meal. Isn't it? It's all of it.
Who knew I had to come to North Dakota for seafood?
Everything pairs so well. It's just exciting.
This is absolutely my favorite place to eat, and my family and I, we just spend a lot of time here.
Here is El Mexicano. It's a grocery store with products straight from Mexico, and then tucked in the back, an authentic Mexican restaurant.
You gotta try those tacos.
Yeah.
So they have been nominated a minimum of 3 times, like the best tacos in town. But you can go anywhere pretty much and get good Mexican food in Storm Lake.
Go anywhere for good Mexican food? In rural Iowa? Storm Lake is in Buena Vista County. That's about 40 miles south of Spencer. It's only about 11,000 people, but it's the most ethnically diverse city in all of Iowa. 32 different languages are spoken in the Storm Lake Community School District, with 42% of students speaking Spanish.
Hola. Hola. Queremos ordenar algo.
You speak Spanish, don't you?
Whatever she's having, I'll have it too.
Lo que pedí yo, 2.
Why didn't you order in Spanish?
This is Ophelia's story. Ophelia's brave. When she was just 15, she left her family in Mexico for the United States to live with her aunt in Storm Lake.
Why did you want to leave at 15, leave a country that you only knew, to come to a place that was so foreign?
My drive was to, go to school and continue to learn, and no one in my family had ever gone to college.
What did your mom and dad say?
If you have children, you can imagine, your kids being away from home, and not just to another state or another town, it's just another country. So my mom, I don't think she was super fan of being away from me, but at the same time, she saw that there was a lot of opportunities.
She came to the right place. When Ophelia arrived in Storm Lake at 15, she didn't speak any English. She worked hard, found teachers to mentor her, and quickly became fluent. In high school, she was selected to the National Honor Society. Then she went to the local college, graduating from Buena Vista University.
So I was almost gonna have you order your food in Spanish. So tell me about your Spanish.
Are you serious?
I'm a little embarrassed because I took 4 years of Spanish in high school. I even took a year in college. I could speak Spanish, but that amazes me. I mean, you can go back and forth between Spanish and English. How does your brain work like that? How are you able to handle them both?
I mean, it took me years. And one thing I know is that my accent, no matter how hard I try to, like get rid of it, it's just something that I'm always gonna have.
Okay, so can I teach you the Minnesota accent?
Yes.
Okay, the Minnesota accent. The main thing is gonna have to be the long O's. It's like we have an idea. Oh. It just takes us a little time to get there.
So you gotta do long O's. So you gotta go like, oh no.
That's easy. Oh no.
It's funny when you're around it, you don't really even notice it. But for someone from the outside,
I spent some years of my HR career working in agriculture, and again, I just want to sound very local.
Yeah.
So I would try those phrases that I thought they were super cool, and that would make me look like a local. So I would be like, "Oh, you betcha, you betcha."
oh yeah, we say that too.
And my favorite is like, "I'll be darned." I'll be darned. That is my absolute favorite.
And Wiley Wallaby licorice. That licorice is so good. It's like soft and chewy. They got different flavors. And it's all over the country. Here's how they do it. First, Kenny's receives all the ingredients in different packaging. That's bulk, totes, barrels, and bags. Then the team mixes the exact amount of ingredients in small batches, which is checked for quality. Step 3, the batch is heated to the right temperature and tested to make sure it's cooked perfectly. After that, the product is taken out and formed to give it its iconic twist. Next,
This here is 250 feet long, and it's all one coil.
the cooling process. After that, the licorice is cut into 1.5-inch pieces. Then it rolls straight up and over to be packaged through the new automated packaging equipment.
I'm just amazed because my brain doesn't work like this, like how this all fits together and comes out the way it does.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that like a lot of our pieces are all mobile, so you see they're almost all on wheels, so we'll be doing one product and then we'll do a changeover and they'll switch and they'll realign everything.
At the packaging deck, individual pieces are grouped together based on weight and placed in a package to be boxed up.
So it's pretty neat. They grab the cardboard box, lifts it up, folds it perfectly, brings it over here, alternates, and then these machines pick it up, bring it in there, folds it, tapes it, everything, finished product.
The machine tapes it?
All the way.
Unbelievable. All the cool stuff going on in there, and I get impressed by the automatic boxing machine.
All of the packages are in a single box, it's taped up, and it's ready to be shipped or moved.
Yep, goes right there, and then we'll take it, forklift will come pick it up and take it in the warehouse and go from there.
And Wiley Wallabies goes everywhere. People are loving this licorice in New York, Florida, California, all across the United States. And that's not the only thing they make. This is Sweet Chaos popcorn.
So this is the popcorn popper position. It'll have one person that is going to manage anywhere between 6 and 12 kettles.
Right now, Kenny's has 60 kettles, which produces about 2,500 pounds of kettle corn an hour. As the popcorn is popped, the kernels that didn't quite make it are pulled out, with the quality popcorn salted and moved along a conveyor belt. Then, it's time for the drizzle.
So this is where they take all of the, whether it's a white chocolate or a peanut butter, they melt it into there.
Yeah, there's a job to manage chocolate.
Huh? Is it warm? Oh yeah, look at that.
That chocolate, or white chocolate, or peanut butter, has a very specific, very secret recipe. And that's what gets drizzled on the popcorn. They do have other flavors that aren't drizzled, like movie theater butter, sea salt, a bunch of others too. It's just that Matt was really excited about the chocolate.
Oh yeah, look at that.
We're not done yet. The next step is subtle, yet key. Sweet Chaos has to cool, so it goes into a big air conditioner to allow the drizzle to set. From there, it's packaged based on weight and sent to the warehouse to be shipped.
So this is the history of Tony's.
Tony's Pizza. In 1973, Gaspar and Nina Evola immigrated from Sicily to rural Wisconsin to chase their dream of starting an Italian restaurant in America. And just a year later, they opened Tony's Pizza. Incredible. It's the American dream. Tony's Pizza quickly became popular because of the dough, the sauces. Everything is made fresh, and every recipe comes straight from Sicily. Hey, quick, just 1 second. Do you know, is Sicily, is it a city?
It's more just a region.
Oh, so it's a region in Italy. Okay. Anyway, people loved the authentic Sicilian pizza so much that Tony's Pizza was outgrowing its space. By the late 1970s, they needed a new home.
So this was the building that was here?
That was here, yeah.
And so then your dad and this team knocked it down and then
built what we're standing in today.
So you would have been really little when this project was going on.
Yeah, I'm probably 2 or 3 years old. I think every small town has their favorite pizza joint, right? And for me, yeah, Tony's is the best pizza in the country, but it was probably the first pizza I ever had, so I'm a little biased.
See, that's the part I never understood. I've always thought of construction as building buildings, but in a small town, you're building a community. Just look at Ben. There's this pride in helping other people realize their dreams, and then you get to cheer them on for life.
I can't tell them how great Tony's is without saying, you know, my dad built that place.
It's purposeful, you know?
Look at this beast.
Thank you.
This one's the Tony special.
There's meat on that, baby.
Yep.
We're not here to just talk about it. We're here to eat.
Cheers.
Cheers. They use a grande cheese, right? That's local, and they just pile it on.
Yeah.
It is so fantastic.
Yeah, you gotta know about cheese growing up in this state. Wisconsin takes all that milk it produces and turns it into 25% of our nation's cheese. That's no wonder Tony's is so popular. You've got fresh Sicilian recipes, topped with Wisconsin cheese, all coming together in this small town.
Just a sweet sauce. I mean, look at that undercarriage. This is gorgeous, right? Not floppy.
I would have never guessed that you were like a pizza connoisseur, like you, like a food critic.
You didn't guess that by looking at me?
Well, I mean, Ben has been going there for a long time. After working a shift for his dad, after high school games, then even when he wasn't living here.
When Julie and I lived out east, the first place we'd come back to when we came back to town is, you know, we came to Tony's, got a pizza.
So Pablo's got me doing a sport that I've done once, but it's been like 25 years. So we'll see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, no, I played pickleball a little bit back in college, actually. That's when nobody knew what it was. It's now the fastest growing sport in America, 3 straight years. It's like a cross between ping pong, badminton, and tennis.
Pablo! No!
Almost, Cory.
Oh no. I just realized I'm that guy.
He said he's played before, but
I'm the bad one who everyone else knows is bad.
Jim just said you guys can turn it up a notch, and I'm like, I thought that was up a notch.
I didn't notice it in the moment. Total lack of self-awareness. They kept encouraging me, telling me I was doing good. Oh, maybe that's the point.
It's kind of bringing people together.
absolutely. These 4, you got the traditional Caucasian, long-term residents, Latinos, Somali, Quran, come together to the court called Wilmer, and we are having a good time.
Pickleball is just another way this community is connecting. Doesn't matter your skill level, what you do, or where you're from. You're invited to play.
Sometimes we have our little disagreements. It gets competitive, but hey, at the end of the game, we're shaking hands and celebrating the fact that we had a great game.
I know Pablo's talking about pickleball there, but he's not really talking about pickleball. You know what I mean? It's a metaphor for the community. I think that's a metaphor, right? Or is it a symbol or an analogy? Anyway, here's an example. Destination Playground at Robbins Island Regional Park between Foot Lake and Wilmer Lake. In 2016, the city of Wilmer said, we need a fully accessible playground for everyone to play at. So a group of citizens formed a committee, raised $1.1 million from local businesses, and built this 19,000 square foot destination playground. The community built it, literally. Nearly 3,800 people volunteered their time and skills to help, and it was done in 10 days.
The community is giving us the opportunity. It doesn't matter where you come from. If you want to invest yourself, your energies, your love, your commitment, you belong here.
That's exactly why Dave and Roger, along with a number of others, created the Chisholm Beautification Association, a nonprofit dedicated to preserving historical landmarks.
What's the Bruce Mine Park?
It's an interpretive path that if you follow the path and read those signs, it'll tell you everything that you see, the history of the Bruce Mine.
The Bruce Mine is a forgotten era in underground iron mining. Basically, at the base is a headframe, which served as a tower to lower miners down, with ropes, into a deep hole to pick and shovel ore, which they'd then send back up. And the Bruce Mine wasn't very big. It only ran from 1926 to 1938, but that headframe stayed standing just outside of town. Which wasn't a big deal, except as the years passed, mining evolved, with open pit mining becoming more productive and much safer. So the hundreds of headframes across the region were demolished, one by one. Except for the Bruce Mine headframe, the last standing structure on the entire Mesabi Iron Range.
What was your mission here?
To save it.
For 10 years, Dave, Roger, and the rest of the Chisholm Beautification Association raised money, gained support, and developed a vision for this.
Why was it so important to preserve the Bruce Mine headframe?
Rather than having torn down to scrap, we thought it should be memorialized as a park.
I mean, it looks great now, but all of that was overgrown. You couldn't even see the headframe from the road. Now, though, paved paths, cleaned up trails, and plaques sharing the importance of Chisholm's mining history.
We're #1 in the country in iron ore production. You know, your house comes out of a mine. You know, you got copper pipe and that, you got steel and the nails and that, you even got sheetrock that comes up. So that story has to be told.
I mean, I never thought about mining like that.
And is that a chisel?
Chisholm is powering America, and the mining industry carries the local economy, helping lift up all the other businesses and amenities along with it. Yet mining is a divisive topic. I wonder if anyone who opposes it has ever talked to guys like these.
Checks and balances are good. You can't let either side run amok, we'll call it. We want good drinking water, but we want mining also. That was our livelihood. Probably none of us would be here right now if it wasn't for taconite. It provided jobs so we could raise families. Maybe that's why we do some of this.
This is the hospital, Heart of America Medical Center, and its brand new $62 million state-of-the-art facility set to open fall 2024. Right now, at the time of filming, it looks like this, under construction.
Here's your hard hat and vest for safety, so you got to make sure we have that when we go through these facilities.
Eric Christensen is the hospital CEO. He's been here from the beginning, when they started this process with community meetings 4.5 years ago.
As we walk down, this is what we like to call the Main Street.
Main Street, not Main Avenue.
You think of a mall, that's the design of this hospital. So you can come in and you can see exactly where you need to go for physical therapy and rehab services. You can see where you have to go for surgery.
Exceptional healthcare is critical in rural areas. Not only does it save lives, it's a building block for every community. Incredibly, Rugby built its first hospital in 1910. They knocked that building down and rebuilt a new one in 1948, which they kept adding on to until now.
We did an assessment and they said it would cost more to remodel than to build greenfield. We formed a steering committee of community members, people from throughout the community of different expertises, and really they instructed the board on what they thought should happen. Truly, this hospital was built by the community.
Everyone had a voice and everyone pitched in financially. A $62 million project. They received $1 million grant from the state of North Dakota, $1 million donation from a charitable foundation, and then local businesses, community organizations, and families raised $2.5 million. Then, local elected officials worked with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a USDA rural development loan for 80% of construction costs. Incredible! Shows what can be done when we all work together. And this place has everything: a modern OR, radiology services with MRIs, ultrasounds, CT scans, emergency services, acute care, and a living center for elder care with 18 rooms.
The reality is every community would want something like this, right?
Absolutely.
Every community would want something like this. How did rugby pull this off?
The biggest thing was community buy-in. It is a lot of sweat and tears, honestly. It's not easy. Communication, planning, run a good business.
Particularly important since this is an independently owned hospital, which you don't really see that much anymore. And actually, it's owned by an association of 22 area churches across denominations.
The regulations don't say because you're small, you don't have to do everything big hospitals do. You have to have all the same expertise. This is the big hospital, you have to provide the same quality care.
Heart of America Medical Center is already doing that, winning awards for customer experience year after year. And it's about to get even better.
My dream is to someday be able to say, how do you do a rural health system in a small community, and say, well, look at rugby, look at Heart of America, and that's how it's done.
We create the logos and then cut it in vinyl, and then you have to weed the design out.
This is Janie's sister, Karen Wisdorf. She's a co-owner of Town Sports and essentially runs the place. Yeah, Janie has 7 siblings. That's nothing compared to her husband, Pat, who has 11 siblings. The big family get-togethers. Which is actually how Town Sports happened. In 2015, Janie, Karen, their sister Ann, and their sister-in-law Shannon together launched Town Sports, naming it by using their first letter from their 4 different last names: Tudewall, Olson, Wisdorf, and Nielsen. Town. I mean, somehow Farmington didn't have anything like this in town.
So I start.
Yep, just
Okay. So I go along the lines.
find the cut line and find the cut line and then pull away from that.
Karen's got me doing this puff vinyl thing for the t-shirt. I mean, they also screen print and embroider, but she promises me this is like the popular trendy design right now.
So you're just gonna pull this away.
Oh, I see.
And then you can use your fingers to kind of pull.
So that's all that is
Pull
left
the
will be
excess.
the writing.
Right.
Yeah, I see. This is like dentistry work. There. We see an F, a backwards F.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut it backwards because then you have to lay it on the shirt.
Okay, hang on. You know, it'd make this easier is if Farmington wasn't so long.
Right. Look at that, that was perfect.
You did it.
You did it, it looks
Nice
great.
work. Are we paying by the hour now, Karen?
I'll peel slower. I'll peel slower. Okay, so gray shirt.
Gray shirt. So we're gonna put it on the press first.
Okay. What is the temperature and time?
So this is 280 degrees, and we're gonna do it for 11 seconds with a pressure of 6.
That's pretty specific.
So you're gonna want the collar off,
Yep.
press,
It's got to be without wrinkles.
and then we're gonna preheat the t-shirt. So you're just gonna pull it down and clamp it.
Yeah, like a waffle maker.
Yeah.
Preheating it is supposed to help the vinyl adhere better.
Oh, yeah.
So then just lift it up, and now we're gonna put our design on.
Okay.
Standard design is like 3 inches down from the collar. So for me, 3 inches is 4 fingers.
It's like that.
And then we're just gonna cover it. And then you're gonna press it.
There's a lot that could go wrong here. What if it's not centered? What if it's too far down on the collar? What if it's crooked? Well, I guess just give it to my dad for his birthday then.
3, 2, 1.
Come on in,
All right,
Tracy.
lift it up.
Peel. It's sticking. Yes!
Look at that. And it puffed right up. Your new Farmington t-shirt.
Nice. Good work.
This is northern Minnesota's Arrowhead region, better known historically as the Iron Range because of its long-standing iron mining industry. Never been here. Here is Chisholm, Minnesota, population 4,800. Chisholm is called the heartbeat of the Iron Range because it's in the middle of the Mesabi Iron Range, one of 3 major ranges in the Arrowhead region.
The range is known as the melting pot because a lot of people came here in search of this new life regarding mining.
Before the mining stuff, I had mentioned the majestic forests. Timber was actually the first major industry here. Pretty quickly, though, they discovered iron ore. In the late 1800s, they started shipping. Word spread this region had jobs, and the mining industry boomed. It continues today.
I still picture like the hard hat and the, is that a chisel? Is that what that is?
Well, yeah, pickaxe,
Pickaxe.
shovel.
What? That's how it's portrayed in the movies. Like the Iron Man statue we passed on the edge of town. Standing 85 feet tall, the Iron Man statue is the 5th largest freestanding statue in the US. It's made out of iron ore and serves as a tribute to the early men who labored in those mines, helping build this region and America.
It's not that way anymore. The hard hat definitely is still a thing. The safety glasses, all the safety gear, but mining is really high tech.
And it's big business. Minnesota's iron mining industry brings in nearly 12,000 jobs and adds $4 billion to the state's economy. Probably couldn't do all that with the chisel things. Kristen Vaki's family has witnessed this evolution working in the mines for 4 generations. Her great-grandfather, her grandpa, her dad, and now her brother. Well, and Kristen too. She's the executive director of the Iron Mining Association. Her office is at the Minnesota Discovery Center, the state's largest museum complex outside of Minneapolis-St. Paul, and it's dedicated to telling the story of the Iron Range.
Have you ever been on a trolley like this before?
San Francisco, is it the same thing?
No.
So where exactly are we going?
So this will show some mining history. It really tells a story of not just mining, but what life was like for the people who really got the industry going.
You know, we studied this a little bit in school, so I know that these people had a very strong work ethic, but I didn't realize how innovative they've been. Decades ago, when the natural red iron ore was depleted, this region discovered they could get more ore out of the taconite, which had been thought of as a waste rock.
When we say iron mining, like what is it used for? Where does it go?
Our iron mines are the first step in the steel-making process.
Taconite's a very hard rock. So on the Iron Range, they blast, crush, then separate to form taconite pellets, which are then shipped through the Great Lakes to major cities where they're melted down to steel. More than 85% of the nation's iron ore is mined right here in northeastern Minnesota. It's huge.
It is. I mean, just look behind you.
Oh, it's like a gorge.
Oh, yep, if you can see the water over that way. Yes.
Wow. So this was a mine pit at one point?
Yes.
This right here?
Yes.
Didn't look how I thought it would. I mean, you hear about mining mostly because it's a politically divisive issue. Of course, I mean, what isn't today? The pushback to mining, though, is typically over environmental concerns. For decades now, mine land reclamation has been a priority. Essentially, lands that were once used for mining are being reclaimed for beautiful natural attractions.
I don't think people know that because I think they think once it's used up, it's done and it just sits there as wasteland and you can't do anything about it.
Reclamation is a huge part of the mining process. It's that last step to make sure that the land isn't just used and then kind of tossed to the side.
Like in Chisholm, they have the Redhead Mountain Bike Park. It used to be an abandoned water-filled iron ore mine pit, and now it's 25 miles of breathtaking trails with mountain biking, hiking, kayaking, and swimming.
What I love about this is people got together and said, how can we use this history to better our community? And that's really where Redhead came to be.
Is it bison? Is it bison?
Yep.
Or is it buffalo? Or are they different?
I don't know. You hear all those names being thrown around. It seems like they're the same woolly animal to me.
Way back in history and then all the way up into the Native American culture, it's still an interchangeable term. So that's why people use buffalo and bison, but the actual correct terminology is a bison.
Bison. Glad I asked. The bison is an iconic American symbol representing the Old West, the largest mammal in North America, weighing more than 2,000 pounds and standing 6 feet tall.
All power, all respect. That's what I tell people. Like, they respect you, you respect them, and you'll have a very good relationship raising them.
Seems easy enough. Oh! Maybe not, but we're still going to try at Heartland Bison Ranch just outside of Rugby, North Dakota. Rugby's a town of 2,500 people just an hour south of Canada. It was founded in 1886 along the Great Northern Railway. Amtrak still stops through here every day. agriculture is enormous, with this region being a top producer of wheat, barley, and sunflowers. And bison.
So today we're just getting these bulls re-tagged, and then we're gonna send them out to grass with their new herd.
This is Kevin Lear, and we're on his family's ranch. His parents, Lee and Rebecca, started Heartland Bison in 1996 with 10 bison calves. Today, they have 500 to 600 bison roaming 3,000 North Dakota acres, their natural habitat.
The goal of today is to bring them in, have them go through the chute. This will be the last time they ever go into a chute, and then they'll live the rest of their life out on pasture.
So we have to control these guys, tag them on their ear with the name tag, and then safely release them. This powerful 1,000-something pound beast.
That bull looked at him and threw his horn into the side of the tire and blew it up. I've also seen a herd bull jump that gate right there. Literally, 45 mile an hour top speed.
45 mile an hour?
Yeah.
They can run 45 miles an
Yeah,
hour?
35 to 45 miles an hour.
Why is he telling me these stories before we go in there?
Well, they can run faster, they weigh more, they're stronger, more athletic. What are we doing inside here?
We just be nice and calm.
Okay, nice and calm.
Look at Kevin. So he's gonna push him. Oh! He's running. Here they come. Look at this. Whoa! They're coming back.
That was not nice and calm.
Whoa! So they're trapped.
So we'll just peek up here, and then we'll give them a little talking to. There we go. Now they're in. Perfect.
Perfect? So that went as planned?
All right. Go ahead, you're fine now.
That's incredible.
Are you ready, boys?
Whoa!
Okay,
Oh, they
close it.
raced.
Good job.
Okay, here's the situation. We have 2 bison in this small pen, and we need to split them up, and we need the one that is in the back to go first.
There's one with a little goofy horn. We want him to go first. Okay.
They don't like to be confined, huh?
Yeah, that's why we try to be really quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, really quiet and really relaxed.
It's not like a dog where you can just grab a leash and guide him.
Okay, so they're split now, so we're good.
Good. I don't know, but until these guys are tagged and out in the pasture and no one is injured, we're not good. We still need them to run through the chute.
There you go. Go ahead. Good. Okay, so now we're catching him.
Whoa. I mean, I've seen bison way off in a pasture a couple of times before, but never up close like this. That chute weighs 4,000 pounds, and they're like rocking it.
That's why we have what's called a crash gate, because they like to hit that, and all that spring load, it absorbs all that shock, so it doesn't hurt him. So now he's locked. He can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Right, so we have this whole thing has now compressed against him.
Yep.
So it's holding him nice and tight, just like a big bear hug.
Okay.
Right, and now he's loaded. So
Oh, jeez.
we're gonna let him
Hey, buddy.
calm down.
These bison are only 2 years old, so they're like half the size they're going to be. So we're gonna give them names and we're gonna give them tags so that then when they're out to pasture, everyone knows who they are.
We'll just take like a regular box cutter. We're gonna come right here.
Easy.
Nice and easy. You see the hole?
It hurt worse than it looked.
So now we'll feel that out, and we'll feel where that hole's at. And we'll put that right in there, and then we'll pull it in. So now he's got one new earring. We got that, just like that. Okay, now he's good to go.
Can I touch him?
Yeah, right there. That's just like a big bumper.
See? We're okay. We're okay.
Bison are a great success story. Historians estimate there were 30 million in North America at one point until they were hunted near extinction. Conservation and commercial breeding like at Heartland Bison Ranch have helped the bison return strong.
They're big. You can just feel it, right? Like all that power.
He went right into that pen. He's happy now. And he will be happy here at Heartland Bison Ranch, from birth to death. Bison are raised to graze the land here in their natural North Dakota environment. Eventually, they'll go to market at a USDA processing facility in North Dakota. But don't celebrate yet. We've still got one more bull sitting in there waiting to be named and tagged.
What are you gonna name?
I don't know.
We gotta name him Cory. Since it's
You gonna
Cory's here,
name a bull after it?
let's name him Cory. Sound like a plan?
The only other time I had an animal named after me was 1992. We had this baby deer show up in our front yard, and this little guy had no fear. We'd pet him, we'd feed him, and he just kept coming back every single day. My sister and I, we named him Cory Jr. And then one day he never came back.
All right, my namesake.
Yeah.
Proud of you. That's right, I'm proud of you.
Breeding bull. About to live a decade on the ranch with a mission to, breed.
Okay. Let's go. Close it. So yeah, when we work them in the chutes like this, we always stay to the side of them. Yep. You know, so like if they swing, it's real easy to get away from them.
Okay, I think I'm ready now.
So the boys said we got to name one after Cory. So in 2024, Cory's the guest. So, ready? Squeeze that sucker and pull it. Got him.
Oh.
You've officially tagged a buffalo. Good job. Heart racing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this safe?
Yeah, a lot of people are terrified of this bridge.
I would think this would be like a senior picture bridge.
It is. There's a ton of senior pictures on this bridge. We were in the Iowan for like swinging bridges in Iowa. We were the most underrated.
Hold on. Iowa has bridges? And enough bridges for a publication to make a list and name one the most underrated?
Have you ever seen Indiana Jones? That's what I feel like this is right now.
So, this is Iowa. Yes?
Yeah, if you come with children, they'll always like, they jump up and down and make it like sway because it moves a lot.
And this is Lexi Reuter. She was born and raised here, Estherville, Iowa, where every day at 5 o'clock she goes for a walk, sometimes over this swinging bridge.
It's an identifiable feature of the town.
Yeah, we'll put love locks on it, then we have to cut them off.
Oh, so what, they put like their initials on it?
Yeah, like so-and-so and so-and-so are gonna be together forever.
Yeah, and when the couple breaks up, Lexi has to go up there and cut it off. No, that would seem like a small town thing though, right? There's a totally logical reason for why they cut the locks off.
They're heavy, so you can't put a million of those on a cable suspended bridge.
Still, every week, Lexi finds new love locks up there. People keep doing it because it's the special tradition in this small Iowa town.
Well, yeah, there's Operation Overlord Normandy.
Yep.
D-Day over there.
Yep.
This is the American Legion downtown. Dave Pacenda and Roger Johnson have lived in Chisholm for decades and are service veterans.
If you look at those frames right there, those are World War II veterans from Chisholm. Those names, all those names.
All up there, huh?
All three of them.
Jeez.
Both Dave and Roger were a bit too young to serve in World War II. Roger's the guy in the blue hat. He's 95, looks amazing. Told me that he tried to enlist in World War II, but he was only 14 or 15 at the time, so they wouldn't take him. But both guys had brothers and cousins who did serve in World War II. Of course, this is a small town. Everyone had at least someone they loved over there, including Dave's uncle, Ed Turk.
His ship was sunk on Christmas Eve, 1944. He was missing 13 days, but he survived.
Survived?
Yep.
Picked up by an Australian destroyer. Incredible. Both my grandfathers served too. One of them lost a brother. I wish I would have asked them more about it. Although I know for most vets, it's hard to talk about. I mean, today we just accept the fact that the US led the way to victory, but for those like Roger and Dave who were alive back in the 1940s, that outcome was not a certainty. You look around this room at the names and artifacts and memories, and you see Chisholm had an enormous impact through service and its mining industry.
This area played a huge role in World War II, right?
Iron ore. For tanks, ships, anything, rifles, anything made of steel.
Vehicle?
Yeah, vehicles, trucks, jeeps.
And you know who worked in the mines with the men off fighting in the war? It was the women. Total team effort. Heroes. Same building as the Legion is the Senior Center, which looks more like a museum. Hey, is that Moonlight Graham? Yeah, Moonlight Graham from the movie Field of Dreams. In that movie, which is a classic, they say he's from Chisholm, but I just thought that was a movie.
So, Dr. Graham's a real guy?
He's a real man, a real doctor.
He was my doctor in school. He was a school doctor.
The story goes, Doc Moonlight Graham played minor league baseball for years. Then on June 29th, 1905, he was finally called up to the majors.
Doc Graham was a professional baseball player. He played one game for the New York Giants, never got to bat. If you've seen the movie, you've seen that.
So that's all real?
That's all real.
He played one inning, never got to bat, never recorded an out. And that was it. That was it, at least for baseball. Doc Graham went on to earn his medical degree. They say he had lung problems and was searching for fresh air, so he came to Chisholm, where he served 50 years as the doctor for Chisholm schools.
What was he like, Roger?
He would check in your eyes or something too, in your ears, and he'd say, very soft. Make sure you could hear it, and then you pass the test, of course.
Not exactly how we drew it up that first time. However, there's always a second chance. Here we go.
My mom grew up on a farm in rural Minnesota. I know they had cows too. She's told me stories. It was hard. Even in the heat, even in a blizzard, even on holidays, there was always work to be done. So I didn't want anything to do with it.
Here we go. Yeah. As high as she can go.
Whoops. Usually the feed goes in the mixer, not on top of the skid loader, but...
He's RJ Orston, and this is his farm, Cardinal Creek Cattle Company, which he owns with his dad and brother James. It's a seed stock operation, which means they raise registered Hereford beef cattle for others. So it's important that they get fed on time, and honestly, I kind of blame RJ for trusting me to do this.
Does that sit 2 in there?
Just 1. You'll be on your own.
And you trust me?
I do trust you.
Okay, back up. I think I got it in my mouth. I got some in there. Here we go. There. What'd you think?
You did good.
Is that
a little
right?
more on top than usual, but...
That last one, I felt it. It dunked on me.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever seen anybody do that before. At least not an adult. And RJ's seen stuff. He's been farming near Wilmer his entire life.
You want to try it again?
Yeah.
All right, same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Ben Westra. He was born and raised in small town Wisconsin, and he's been hunting since he was young.
Pull!
Oh! You were just under it. So you break it.
Okay.
And then these things are going to shoot at you. Nice.
Oh, you can smell it.
What? You can smell it.
Do we have any idea if I was even close?
Yeah.
The second time I actually kind of figured out where I was going.
Yep. You're stopping and shooting, right?
Yeah.
You kind of want to pull all the way through. You want to keep moving.
Like a quarterback, you got to lead the wide receiver.
There you go.
Okay.
Ben gets that one. He's a Packers fan. Everyone is out here. Out here is Milford Hills Hunt Club in southeastern Wisconsin. 500 acres of rolling hills, perfect for legally hunting birds, shooting clay pigeons, or even learning how to safely fire a gun.
Shoulder, cheek, safety, off, pull.
Yeah, you're a little over that one.
Pull.
Little in front of that one. Let's try number 1. See if I know what I'm doing. Pull.
Yeah! Woo! You got him.
Maybe I gotta let you shoot twice. Pull.
Yes!
Pull.
Got it!
It's kind of exciting when you actually hit one. I mean, I would think. Hunting is a major part of life in Wisconsin. It's a $2.5 billion industry, with most of that coming from deer season.
After that second and third and fourth one, I'm like, I can hit that thing. I can hit it.
I'm not leaving Wisconsin until I actually hit one of those clay pigeons.
You know how to load now.
Like so. Just like that. Loaded.
Yep.
Okay, safety's on. Cock it back.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, guy.
No worries.
Okay, pull.
Yeah! Yeah!
Nice. Hey, that was beautiful.
Nice.
You crushed that thing.
Wow. Ready, pull.
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
Now, for a little teamwork.
One. Yes. Yeah. Woo-hoo. The double.
Nice work. That was beautiful.
Nice. We pulled it off.
And that's how I found myself, without a shirt on, jumping into a cold pit with two strangers. But before this, I had this moment with Nick and Jen.
Actually, I'm really nervous about that.
Just to be jumping in, you mean?
No, not that. Here.
It's such a cool thing for us when people come in the bike shop and they're like, you live here?
You're so lucky you
you're
live
so
here.
Lucky you live
You're
here.
in
And
Chisholm?
especially for me, you know, as somebody who grew up here, it's a very unique validation. It's fun to have other people see it that way.
Interesting story, right? So glad the GoPro camera worked on that one.
Yeah!
I told you feel
Yeah!
I told you feel alive.
Yeah!
What are you thinking about?
There's something that Kristen said. It really stuck with me.
I would see the Chisholm sign as I got to town, and I would feel like a sense of relief.
She had moved away to a bigger city and then moved back, but the way that she felt is exactly what I said about going home to Perham.
Start getting closer to Perham. I just feel this sense of relief.
So I don't know, it just got me thinking about a lot of things.
Just because we're small doesn't mean we can't have nice things.
Like, what would it be like to move back?
Oh.
Well, probably not cut out for that.
Pull. Oh, jeez.
You were close.
Or that. But, I do know there's something out there for me. There's something out there for everyone.
Man, it's mad love up in here.
It's not that living in a rural town is better than living in a city. Nothing's better or worse. It's that this rural lifestyle exists. And it's not what most people think it is. Talented people choose to make these communities their homes for so many reasons. Great schools, public safety, natural beauty, work-life balance, and the opportunity to make a positive difference. Innovation happens in rural America. I didn't see that when I was growing up. But I see it now. And I want it.